Governor Gavin Newsom today launched a new online tool to show you how each county is using taxpayer dollars to address homelessness.
This comes after a state audit last year found his administration wasn't effectively tracking the use of state dollars. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us now. So, Ashley, how does this tool work?
Yeah, well, that new website is accountability.ca.gov, and it's up and running right now and shows you what each county in California is doing or not doing to address homelessness, housing, and behavioral health needs. Governor Gavin Newsom's administration set up this website that shows how much money the state has provided to each county. Now, with that, it shows a variety of different metrics: how many people are homeless, how many housing units have been built, and how many people with serious mental health issues are receiving full service treatment. It also shows which counties are complying with certain behavioral health related state laws that attempt to address those who are unhoused and struggling with severe mental illness. I asked the governor in this news conference where DOGE now exists at the federal level and the public now being more focused on government spending, can we expect this kind of website or information for other state issues? Here's what he said.
The answer is yes, and it allows me to sort of mine the question a little bit more. The reason it's accountability, not homeless housing and behavioral health accountability, is exactly that. It's a new platform for us to do precisely what you suggest we need to do. And so the critical missing piece in the past is getting that local information. That includes a lot of nonprofits, the cities and counties, hundreds and hundreds of local agencies, and then populating and putting it in to the state framework. And again, you have all the federal funding that is a component part. So again, it's aligning all this, and we've been working across the spectrum to do that on a myriad of other subjects, not just these three matters.
Now, in response to this announcement, the president of the California State Association of Counties called this new accountability website spin without the substance. I asked if he thinks the website is meant to embarrass the counties. Here's what he said.
Our sense is that the governor is frustrated, just like every county leader in the state, but that a website isn't going to do it. What we need is a real system that addresses homelessness, that recognizes that there are substantial gaps in responsibilities, and we're never going to make ongoing progress without ongoing funding.
Now, the governor says he's going to use this information to decide whether to keep providing cities and counties more state dollars to tackle homelessness issues. Right now, the governor has proposed to provide $0 in the upcoming state spending plan, saying again he wants to see results. Back to you.
All right, Ashley, thank you so much. The governor today did announce the state is sending about $800 million to cities and counties that state leaders agreed to years ago.